I don't know why we always, especially this franchise, I don't get this. I don't get them. I don't understand why we haven't fired this GM yet. I'm supposed to rely on this guy to hit my picks when he barely can hit them. You're talking about Jimmy Garoppolo, who can't win the big one. Are we really implying that Jimmy Garoppolo is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts? If anything, I thought Jalen Hurts was better. Because you're downgrading, then rather upgrade. I don't know the logic. I really don't. Okay, this GM is just a snake that should have just been cut from this facility a long time ago. The fact that he's still here, and you got to blame someone on Jeffrey Lurie too, because he allows this shit every fucking year. The same shit, and I'm tired of it. I really am. How am I supposed to have confidence in this guy? We have so much cap space, but I'm definitely afraid of him doing something stupid. How can you trust this nerd? Or you should call genius GM, right? Get the fuck out of here. The guy's not a genius. He's a fucking dork. We had 3 first-round picks. And we're calling teams up for Russell Wilson when you drafted a quarterback in a second. You were smiling, you were giggling, you were calling him Russell Wilson 2.0. You pissed off a quarterback who, let's be real, bitched his way out of here. You didn't trade Carson Wentz. So everybody giving Howie Roseman for credit for Carson. I'm not giving him that because he didn't want to do it. Carson ended up wanting up out of here because he forced his way up out of here. Not because of Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman has no part of the Carson Wentz trade. So stop giving him credit for that one because he didn't have any parts with it. He wanted to keep him. You remember the little finger around, the little, he's like that little guy that we have a little on around a finger. Whatever the fuck he said, okay? This franchise is going downhill. Why are we continuously trying to start quarterback controversy? What is with that shit? I don't know the fascination with starting drama. Put your hand down, Howie Roseman. I don't want to hear you. You have all day to put your hand up. You should have been fired. Nope, I don't want to hear you. Trading for Jimmy Garoppolo? Put your hand down. What the fuck? What does Jimmy G do that is so fascinating for you to trade for him? What? Because you like statue quarterbacks? If you want a statue quarterback, then just trade for Nick Foles back to here. Bring back Sam Bradford out of retirement. Because that's what you have in Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G has a contract on his hands. He's not worth all that for all that. And I hope to God we're not giving one of those first for him. I don't know what to expect. Let me know. For all you Howie fans out here, let me know what I'm supposed to expect. Because this guy can't hit drafts, obviously. After all, we're still trying to look for a number 2 receiver. We think we found a number 1 in Devontae. This guy's looking at quarterbacks when he should be scouting linebackers and safeties and corners. Yes, defense. Win championship. Not fucking quarterbacks. This guy's starting fights with players Whether it's pissing off Zach Ertz in the off season, so he stinks in the regular season because he wants to be out of here. Whether it's pissing off a quarterback, or it's pissing off probably two quarterbacks, because you're about to start pissing off another one, and that's the one you drafted in the second round, who you call Russell Wilson. I don't know what is wrong with this guy. I would love to be in his head, because I probably half of the shit he says or thinks probably don't make sense. And that can explain why we're always the way we are. You got so much holes to fill. And you're pursuing a quarterback. And for all the Eagle fans that think Jalen Hurts not the guy, well, sure hell Jimmy Garoppolo ain't the dude, and neither is fucking Watson. Watson's not even cleared yet, so I don't even know why we bring him up. And I would love that Watson if he was, I'm not giving up first round picks for him, but if he's worth the second, I'd do it. But 2 first round picks? No, because you need these picks. This draft in defense is so very important, man. If he fucks this up, he should be fired. And I say it a lot, but this should definitely take the cake for him. You can't mess this up. There's no way this guy would mess this up. But knowing how, he'll find a way to do it. He sees a quarterback in the draft, he'll pursue him. We know how he's a quarterback factory. He should be called a quarterback destroyer. Not a quarterback factory. Because quarterback factories, when you work in the factory, you actually develop something. You try to fix something. This is a quarterback pity show. Okay? Nothing surprised me with this GM. I don't know why he's still here. I don't know why people like him. There's a lot of Eagle fans who believe in him. If you want to believe in that nerd, go for it. I don't have any confidence in this dude to hit these 3 first round picks. I'm definitely scared of this fucking nerd to hit these 3 first round picks because the shit he does just makes it more and more laughable. Jimmy Garoppolo? What the fuck? So why did we draft Jalen Hurts, Howie? No, put your fucking hand down. Why did we draft him? Because you could have had Jimmy Chin on the board. You paid a quarterback $60 million. Why did we draft them? Put your hand down. I want to hear from Pete from you. You're banned from talking. Well, you're not real, but if you were, you would be banned from talking. Jimmy Garoppolo? Are you serious? What the fuck does this guy do? What has he proved? Is he a Super Bowl champion? Because last time I checked, he choked in one. Go just trade for Matt Ryan. He's cheaper than Jimmy G, and they're battling the exact same thing. One's probably better than the other. It doesn't make sense. Put your hand down. You don't deserve to talk, Howie. Scout quarterbacks, man. Scout a linebacker. Scout a cornerback. Scout a receiver. Scout a tight end. Because I don't think Dallas Goedert, to me, is a number 1. I think he's a number 2, but I don't think he's a number 1. He's up and down. If we don't go in free agency and we don't at least get younger or one younger player, or we don't go in free agency or in draft and get instant players, I'm not blaming anybody else but Howard Roseman. And I'm going to be very hard on him this year because I expect him. Because there's no excuse this year for him. You got enough 3 first round picks. You got enough cap space. You should be able to be back. At least contending. And we better not be trading for no damn quarterback. I don't want Russell Wilson. Does Russell Wilson help our defense? That is the question, Eagle fans. Because if you think this defense is the Rams, it's not. Where's Aaron Donald on this team? Y'all talk about the Rams. The Rams are going to be in cap hell. Why the hell would I be them? Why would I want to be them? I don't get this team. I really don't. I don't get this franchise, and I don't get this GM. He should be fired, in my opinion. He's an accountant nerd who have no clue how to run a team. We need football guys, not a fucking accountant. The guy's not a genius. He's a fucking dork and an idiot. And a jackass. And a snake that slithers in the grass. He's a slimy mole rat. He's a weasel who should be fired. And the fact that he's not, it's disgraceful in my opinion. Other than, if he doesn't get fired, he should be promoted to just being the cap guy. Stick what you're good at. Don't try to do anything else because you're not good at drafting. And we know damn for sure. You shouldn't be not even required to be involved in trades. He doesn't trade for anybody other than the fourth rounders or players that are on their last deal. And let's stop acting like he's a good guy at trades. He doesn't really trade for a lot that are really good. They're just practice squad players or the guys on last deals, man. And don't bring me that 2017 shit because once again, that was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It probably will be 8 years ago when we're still talking about 17, right? I'm over it. Talk to me when we're actually competing and not freaking sucking. I'm out. Let me know what y'all think. Put your hand out. I'm done.